It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we'll see this team's creative quarterback.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Tigers and the Cats under the lights on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. Got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are...
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand. And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent
into space. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the visitors are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
He'll look to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. They get 15 on that game. And that will be a 1st down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call design runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd and 7. In motion to the left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown Cats.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Tigers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A gain there of 11. That's enough for a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
McPherson's kick is good. And the visitors will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Cats offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. And And that is incomplete.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Tigers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The Caps offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown Caps. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go. And the defense knows it too. But it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return is Chase Brown. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tigers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. 3rd and 9. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Tigers line up for the punt. going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's going to get the 1st down up past the 35-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Now a run on 1st down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with him again. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Cats. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Caps are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The visitors' offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. He'll get that to all his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll look to throw again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the visitors are able to get it back within a score. Final second now of this first half, as this one is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you back across the Atlantic. Early wake-up call for Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Top of the morning, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll get started out in the capital city of Austin, Texas, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Brock Purdy strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. From there, we say, so long, America. Hello, England, as we head over the Atlantic to check out the action in London. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. Caleb Williams leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. Jordan Love leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Caps offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. There he goes again. And he will take this one in. 74 yards for the touchdown. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now a give on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Gesicki, the man in motion. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Caps offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Sam Hubbard, they're on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Sam Hubbard, they're on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. And that will be a first down. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Throwing now from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33.
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Slot man in motion left. They'll run on 2nd down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Gesicki, the man in motion. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Gesicki, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll look to throw again. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Checking it down, this one is caught, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the foot.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Caps are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Carried by number 26. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Caps ready to send this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. On the return is Jones. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.